Let your friends make bad choices, okay? Let them.
I 100% agree that as a friend, you have to let your friends do what they feel is best for them. And in response, you need to do what's best for you.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So this video we want to talk about friends. So this sister came online to talk about friendship, and she went on to talk about now she doesn't try to talk her friends out of situation, that she's not that okay, all right friend, when you finish venting, she keep up moving. She doesn't advise anymore. She just let them make mistake, do the things that they need to do. She went on to talk about how some friends, they know better, they know what to do, but they'll come to you with the same situation. You will give them an advice and they will go back and do that same thing over and over again. And she was like, you know what, that is not it, that she's not here for it. This is how you choose to live your life. Then I'm just going to chill and watch you just do you and all that. I find this conversation very, very interesting because I know that some of us, we have friends like this, that they are just chaotic, they self-sabotage, they know exactly what they're doing, but they just want to keep coming to drain your social battery over and over again. Okay, so anyway guys, let's go check out what this sister have to say, and then we'll come back and talk more.
Let your friends make bad choices, okay? Let them. I have officially become the oh wow friend. That's crazy friend. Unless you ask me directly, I am not offering advice. I am not offering my opinion. I'll listen to you. I'll let you vent, and then I'll change the subject. Let me tell you why. I used to be the person that would try and fix my friends' problems. And I would get so annoyed when my friends would come to me complaining about something just to turn around and go do the exact same thing. Like, we all have that one friend, right? They know better. They do. They just actively choose not to do better. It gets to a certain point where you stop feeling bad for them and you start feeling annoyed at them. What I realized for me is that I was investing too much of my emotional energy into problems that had nothing to do with me. And it's hard. When you love someone, when you want the best for them, when you see in them sometimes what they don't even see in themselves, it is hard to watch them make choices that you know are keeping them stuck, that you know are holding them back from living their fullest potential. But the thing is, if someone doesn't see their worth, there is nothing you as a friend can do to make them see it. If someone doesn't want a better life for themselves, there is nothing you as a friend can do to make them want it. 9 times out of 10, you are wasting your time. You are wasting your breath and you are wasting your emotional energy. You don't have to co-sign bad behavior to be a good friend, but you also don't have to serve as a rehabilitation center for people who know better and just choose not to do better.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think about this amazing conversation this sister has started. Do you agree with her? Do you disagree with her? What do you think about the conversation? Love to know your own take on this. Okay, I have so much to say about this. I already posted one video about, I don't know which one will go up first, about the crisis friend, and then this one. I think they'll go up on the same day, but I don't know which one will go first. But yeah, I find this conversation very, very interesting, and I'm just going to share more light on things like this and where I'm at with people like this. But this video got a lot of people to come share their story and give their thought on this conversation, and I'm so here for it. So before we go hear other people's thoughts on this, if you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? What did I do to you? Are you fighting with me? Please go down and smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you get notified once I upload video. I post video every single day, 2 videos actually, so you don't want to miss out on this amazing conversation and family and community we're building here. Okay, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So let's go check out people's thoughts on this, and then I'll come on and share my own thoughts. But please go down in the comment section and share your own thoughts. Love to read from you. Okay, so let's go check it out and then we'll come back and talk.
Let your friends make bad choices, okay? Let them.
Go back and watch her entire video. But at what point do we draw the line and say, you know what? I'm just no longer okay with what this friendship has to offer. Because yes, I may like you as a woman. Yes, I may enjoy your company. But when do your choices in your relationships and what you choose to tolerate and accept in life, when does that not become a reflection of the woman that you are? Because it's one thing to entertain your friend while they continue to tell, and I've been that friend, I've been on both ends. It's another thing to cut that off and cut off alignment with that. I don't want to keep hearing about your poor decisions. I don't want to keep hearing about your problems, the problems that you choose to pretty much stumble into. That's a choice. So at some point, if I continue to allow you to dump that on me, then I'm signing up to also invest in your bullshit. And that don't sit right with my spirit. At some point, you just cut off women that are consistently engaging in problematic behavior because you recognize that they don't want to do better. And sometimes the behavior isn't even always boldly problematic. It's very subtle. Sometimes they may be in a long-term relationship and they're just insisting on making that work. So while they may look stable to the normal eye, they're actually enduring long-term abuse. But as the friend, you're going to have to be the one catching the end of that in conversation, not being able to enjoy your time with the person because they got this like depressive issue going on in relation to their partner. Like, it's just not a growing and flourishing relationship. So at what point do you just leave people to deal with their choices and leave them by themselves?
Let your friends make bad choices, okay?
No, but can we please talk about this? So story time. I had this friend, let's call her Sam, and she would always tell me different scenarios about things that her boyfriend at the time had done that were annoying. And I always had the response of like the logical answer, like, have you thought about his side of the story? Have you this and have you that? And I found that she never really liked my advice. And because like I'm a really honest friend, one day she just came up to me and she said, you know what, Renee, I actually don't want your advice. When I'm telling you things, sometimes I just need someone to vent to. And it completely changed my perspective. Like, she was okay with perhaps making the wrong decision or not thinking things through. But what she was actually asking me for was just for an ear to listen to her. And thinking back on it, I don't know if me giving her advice was for her or more for me, just so I could say that I did the right thing. And I still have like a plethora of relationships where I give people advice and they appreciate it. But it's just a reminder that like not all friendships are created equally. So you don't need to be the friend that's always gonna stop somebody from making a wrong decision, because sometimes they just need to learn on their own and they don't want someone to tell them not to do this or that. So depending on the person, now I ask, like, did you want my opinion or were you just trying to vent? And if the person says, I just want to vent, that's okay with me. I'll let you make your decisions. And I also have some friends that maybe are not comfortable telling me certain things because they know that my advice is not going to be biased. I'll tell them exactly what I feel, and sometimes that's not going to be agreeing with them. So if they choose not to share something with me, that's okay, because my value as a friend is not based on whether or not that person wants to share something with me. So all in all, friendships are not created equal, and you do not need to be the friend that's always giving people advice or trying to save people from themselves. Let me know your thoughts.
Let your friends make bad choices, okay? Let them.
And in response, adjust your boundaries accordingly. Can we talk about it? Because I 100% agree that as a friend, you have to let your friends do what they feel is best for them. And in response, you need to do what's best for you. Okay, Pookie? Because while we all make mistakes and deserve grace, sometimes your friends aren't making just a few mistakes. They're showing you a pattern. And it's on you to adjust accordingly. Personally, I'm not a fan of being the, wow, that's crazy friend, when you're repeatedly telling me actions and behaviors that are being done at your detriment by you. I'm not a fan of that, babe. So if you're going to do you as you should, I'm going to do me. And honey, I don't want to hear about that no more. No, sorry. Ladies, please know that you can still be a good friend and look out for your well-being as well. And if you don't enjoy being the emotional support system for somebody else's relationship, don't be. Let them do them and you do you and move accordingly, okay?
Let your friends make bad choices, okay? Let them.
I think this video is really interesting because I feel like a lot of people have a false conception of what being a friend is. Your friends do not want you to fix them. And if that's an issue that you had in your life, you are probably the person who is giving unsolicited advice to your friends.
Really?
In which case, they are probably not even wanting to act on that advice because they're wondering why another grown person is telling them how to live their life. We are all going to learn lessons in our life. We're all going to make a lot of mistakes, and
100%.
those mistakes are going to be tailored to our particular journey.
100%.
The best thing you could do to respect people that you care about is to figure out what they need based off of what they say they need, not based off what you think they need. That is just a road to disappointment. Sorry.
Let your friends make bad choices, okay? Let them.
This creator is talking about how she has allowed herself to let her friends make their choices, as she says, and that she just listens and then says wow, and then doesn't give advice anymore. And I completely agree with that. However, I also feel like it's not our place to impose how our friends are supposed to navigate their lives. As much as your friend may come to you and say, I complain about a certain thing they're struggling with, it's not, yeah, even if we give advice, when we give advice, we have to be ready to know that they can take it or not, and we should be okay with that. We shouldn't impose ourselves to force our friends to live their lives exactly as we scripted, so to say. So that immediately after your friend says, hey, I'm fighting with my boyfriend or husband or what, hey, leave him, girl. And we expect the friend to pick up and leave immediately just because we said so. We need to be able to draw a line that no one's life is perfect, not even yours. And every person has challenges in life, and it doesn't mean their lives are fully filled with only that challenge. They could be just transitioning through something. Maybe they overcome the challenge and then they still, in case of relationships, that they still stay in that relationship. Of course, as a concerned friend, you will feel like, because you're looking at it from the non-blinded side. Yeah, they say love is blind. So whoever is in there, they may be blinded by the love they have for the person. When from being from outside, you may see something that, I wouldn't have stayed for this. I wouldn't, We still need to love our friends and respect whatever decision they make. And even if they come to you 100,000 times about the problem, if you can't give advice, like she says, just listen and let them make their own decisions. Because if we impose and then they make a decision based on purely what you said without giving them time to think about it and see if this will work for them or whether it will not work for them, you will be blamed if ever in the future they end up regretting taking your advice. So let them make their own decisions. I think, yeah.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think about this conversation. What are your thoughts? Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. How will you navigate that? Do you agree with her? Do you disagree with her? Go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. But please keep it respectful. As always, here on this channel, we are allowed to disagree, but do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts, okay? So here's my own thoughts on this. I know the other video we were talking about crisis friend. I talked about one of my crisis friend, but also I am this type of friend which I have learned and have grown from. I was that person. Like, I'm very passionate about my friendship, even though my circles are very small, but I'm very passionate, and sometimes I can be very controlling in my friendship. Let's be honest, I used to be that person. Like, I'll tell you, because I feel like I see it clearly, I'll tell you, no, do it this way. And because I'm so passionate and because I love you so much as my friend, I'm like, do it this way, do it, and you don't do it this way. I get really frustrated. But where I'm at now is that I've come to realize that people's choices, people's way of lifestyle is going to be different. So if you choose to go on a path that I don't agree with, I'm going to just let you know that, this doesn't look kind of, but that's your path. I feel like everybody have a different path to take to learn the lessons in their lifetime that they need to learn. So I've register. So sometimes, as much as I want something so hard for somebody, I'll say that, I'll voice it out, but I'm not going to push towards it. But also, I also have a friend like this. This is a friend. I love her to death. Love you, love you, love you, love you. You know, I love you to death, girl. I have this friend that she always wants to get married, even though I always tell her that there's nothing here in this marriage thing. I know that she always wants a man. I know that. She always feel like she's missing something. I know that. And I remember she met a guy that she barely knew for less than how many months, weeks. They got engaged and all that. And later on, she found out that this man is kind of shady. And she told me, and I told her, you know what, cut it off. Don't do, like, just cut it off. Walk away. It's not that long. You've not invested your time and energy into it, so just let it go. And we agreed that she's going to end it up and all that. And a couple of days later, she called me and like, oh, settle things out and all that. And this, my friend, already have like full evidence that this man is a terrible person. The reason why she chooses to be in that relationship, I don't know. I started cursing her out. I'm like, what the F are you doing? What's the reason of this? What are you going to get out of this? Why are you not being very intentional about what you're doing? Yes, me that's here preaching on you people. I have some real situations too out there too. So I was like, you know what? I know why this is going to end. She was like, oh, but people change. I was like, how convenient. This guy is rushing to get married to you and you feel like there's no shady day on this. I was like, you know what? I wish you all the best. I love you, but I don't want to hear anything that has to do with him, because for me personally, that is a trigger, because I know where it's going to end. Because somebody has showed you who he is, a man has showed you who he is, you are giving him all the benefit of a doubt. And the thing that even before we knew he was shady, I already told her he was shady, until she now found out with receipt that he was shady. So all that says, so I just remove myself from the situation. We still talk, we still have, but I remove myself from the situation whenever she wants to bring the issue up, or whenever I sense that, oh, maybe the conversation may go that place, I just end the conversation and that's it. And that does not mean I don't love her, and that's how I move. I was talking about one of my friends, my very good friend today, I love that. I said she's the crisis friend. I know that. Like I said in that video, I think that video is going to go up before this or after this, either way. I told her that, why are you focusing on having a second child now when you should focus on getting a job and all that? But you're like, oh, God is going to take care of my child on me. And I didn't like it, because that's not what I wanted for her. And I feel like she needs to be financially stable before she brings in another child. So rather than me being pressy on her neck and all that, I just let it go. I just remove myself from the situation. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to enable you by always rescuing or coming to your rescue whenever you need financial help, when you are not thinking about that yourself. You're not considering that yourself. I'm not going to step up for you on that aspect. And she know that I had a conversation with her, and that's about it. So I'm that person, because I'm the person that I always like closure. I always like having really open communication with my friends, so they know exactly what my head space is at. I'm not going to go to you. We know when I tell you I don't want to talk about this anymore, do you, I'm happy for you, and I understand you have to go on your own path. But when you talk about these things repeatedly to me, it triggers me, and I don't like it, and it's the same response you're going to get from me, so I don't want to hear it. That's the route I go, okay? But I understand that myself and my friends were very, very different. Like my very best friend, like my bestie, we are so different. She's very religious. She's very my man, my family, my this. She's very that. I'm not. We're very, very different, but we love each other and we respect each other. And I feel like that's what friendship should be. As much as you have this amazing friendship where both of you support each other, there should be a level of respect and support. Even though you disagree, it should be same normal. And that's something we talk about here a lot on this channel, how we're going to be different, have different opinion, different lifestyle, different thought process, and that should not come across as a negative thing. It should be seen as, okay, I respect that. Do sis, okay, do you just be happy. Just as far as you're happy, I'm happy for you. Even though I disagree with your decisions or your choices, I'm happy for you. You guys get that? So yeah. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this amazing conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful. As always, you're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, and share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We are banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and they'll be supporting this channel and this girl. Yeah, with that all said, guys, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.